Okay, what are we gonna make today?
Today we're making unstuffed cabbage, fat-free.
Oh,
So
awesome.
this is for 2 people. So I measured the meat and it's about 7 ounces. So
What kind of meat are we using?
This is turkey, and it's a lean turkey. So I just put it in a preheated skillet just a little bit. And of course, because it has no fat, you're gonna have to add just a little bit of chicken broth. I make my own chicken broth, and this is almost like collagen broth.
Oh, yummy.
So I just put a little bit so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
And I tell you what, I'm just gonna stand right here, and I might even change places.
That's fine.
So you can just tell me what you're adding and.
Right, so to the turkey, for the basic turkey recipe, I only use a little bit of pepper. You don't have to use a lot if you don't like pepper. I use a little bit of garlic powder. And I like lots of garlic. And then I like to use the Premier Research pink salt that is full of minerals. It's from Utah. It's a Utah pink salt. So you can use any kind of a good quality mineral pink salt. And you basically cook this. And as you're cooking it, you have to start separating so it has little bites to it.
Okay.
So steam this meat a little bit. So I would set a timer for like 1 minute, and 1 to 2 minutes, and then take it off. Right?
Okay.
So I think the meat is ready. It looks like it's ready. And now I'm going to weigh it, and that's the important part. Okay, so I zeroed it out, and then I'm going to, it's difficult to do it like that. Okay, that's about the 2.9, so we have that's my brother. That's 3 ounces of meat for the flavor. And I'm cooking for 2 people, right? So this is double the recipe. I sauteed the onion just with little bit, you just have to move it around a lot because I don't have any oil or fat. You can add a little bit of salt to release the liquid from the onion. And just wait until it's kind of glossy. You can add a little bit of the broth again to get all the pretty golden color into your onion flavor. And then I add the mushrooms. So it's about half a cup to maybe a little bit more than half a cup of mushrooms per person.
I have to say it smells pretty good in here. You have a fan club.
Yes. And let this cook for about 2 minutes to 3 minutes. Stir it often so it doesn't stick to the bottom since you have no fat. Now we're going to add the cabbage.
And you don't have to be really
skin
precise about that.
and the seeded tomatoes.
You don't have to be really precise about the cabbage, right?
No,
It's
they,
just
yeah, I mean,
eyeballing
they,
it.
right, this is a, you know, they give you a limit of some vegetables, but cabbage is actually one of the free vegetables. It doesn't have a lot of calories. So I would just, it will cook down. So it's about a cup per person. And then you want to add more broth because now that's gonna have to be cooking for about 15 minutes under cover. Pepper, the rest of pepper, the rest of garlic, and a little bit more salt because cabbage will need to be balanced. And the tomato serves as one fruit already per day, so there will be, you know, this was one Roma tomato per person. And now you basically cover it and let it braise itself. Halfway through, make sure you stir your cabbage, and if there's anything sticking to the bottom, dislodge it. And now, because I'm making this for 2 people, I'm gonna separate it basically in half. And I'm gonna bring the meat back into the cabbage and just lay it on top.
And that's to make it hot and
Yes,
and
and
kind of blend it all.
yes,
right?
and the flavors marry. And completely finished the turkey, you know, cooking the turkey all the way through, which it's already cooked, but the flavor will get better for the cabbage. So cover it again and wait for another 5 minutes. This was simmering on low. I'm gonna check for the seasoning to see if it's all needing to be adjusted. No, it's perfect. Okay,
Now it's time to dish it up.
now it's time to dish it up. Yes. So this is the no-fat method of cooking, and the calories for this meal are about 225. Enjoy.
Wow.